guys, welcome back to the Hustle Network, and I'm so glad that you are tuned into this video. Thank you for watching, and let's go ahead and get right into the video. So I have started a new business venture, Airbnb, or I honestly like to say short-term rental property management services, called Evolved. Ended up calling me and letting me know that they had a match for me for a clean, and the place is located about 20 minutes away. Now, I contacted Evolve back in November, didn't hear from them, contacted them again in January, and I now just received a call from them just last week. So Evolve is a platform similar to Airbnb, and Evolve is pretty cool with hooking up a host with a photographer for free, coming to take pictures of their STR, short-term rental, and then listing it on their platform. Now, Evolve makes money from the host, not me itself. Evolve takes 10% of the payment after somebody books. Now, Evolve also helps the host in finding a cleaning crew, as well as someone who's going to manage the property. Now, they don't charge me anything for this. They called me, they asked me a few questions, they asked for references. After receiving the references and a good review, they ended up calling me the very next day, and they asked me, if I still wanted to continue to work with them. They sent me the email address to the host. They sent me their name, their number as well, and vice versa to the host. I contacted the host, and they wanted to start up cleaning services in April. Now, please keep in mind, Evolve also not only asked me about cleaning services, but they also asked me if I was interested in offering management services to the host's property. Of course, I said yes, because why would I pass up on an opportunity? Evolve also sends you a list of resources, such as an email template to list, basically an email template to show you what you should send to your host, on what you're offering, etc. Now, this whole property management thing is really something called guest contact services. Now, the guest contact services, so your guest contact services, you could basically provide availability to the guest 15 days prior to their arrival, asking any questions, be able to reach the property within 30 minutes if there was an emergency, scheduling if there ever needs to be an inspection or a contractor to come and do work, pre-stay walkthroughs, and as well as any concerns that the guests may have. Now, it's up to you on what you want to charge them, but this would fall under Airbnb property management services. I've seen it be handled in both ways, where some people charge between $150 to $500 based on the property, and then I've seen people even charge anywhere between 15% and 25%. Now, I talked to my mentor. He charges between that 15-25% mark, where I've seen people on YouTube charge a percentage, but then they also charge a flat rate fee. To be honest, I think the best way to go is the percentage, because you don't know how many times in the summertime, especially because that's a time I think that a lot of people like to travel, you may have to go back and forth to that Airbnb several times. Maybe you needed help to be hooked up with cleaners, or you need to check the cleaners' work, etc. You don't want to do a flat rate fee and then the money that you get paid really went to travel, because you had to travel back and forth in your time. A percentage of the gross profits makes much more sense. So I did end up getting my first client. We are starting services in, yes? We are starting services, okay, read another one. We're starting services in April. Now, I'm charging him, because this was my very first time, and I didn't do very much research until after I told him the fee amount. I told him $350 for a 4-bedroom, which I believe I definitely underpriced him for sure. But this is his first Airbnb. This will be something that I can, get my feet wet with, kind of prove to him what I can offer, etc. So as far as myself, I am offering the host guest contact services as well as cleaning services. So I'm making $350 a month just by offering the services that I mentioned I mentioned earlier in this video, as well as cleaning services. So the cleaning fee will also go to me for every single booking, and I will send out my crew to do the cleaning and they will get that fee. So it's kind of cool because it's a one-stop shop. I'm going to provide property management services to your property, and then I'm also going to provide you with a 5-star clean with my cleaning crew. Like I said, I got involved with this with using Evolve, but you can just start this up on your own. You don't need Evolve to start this. Like I said, it took a really long time for them to contact me. I had to contact them twice in order for them to contact me. I would honestly do the same thing on how I talked about getting hosts to use you for their cleans, is going to Facebook. You need to go where the hosts are. So that's basically my setup. I've already made, which I will show you guys here to kind of give you guys an idea if this is something you want to do. If you're like, if you're a person that's like, hey, I don't want to clean, I don't even want to offer cleaning services, but I would love to do guest contact services. If there's ever any issues, you'd be the contact, 24/7 emergency or whatever. You don't answer your phone till after 12 a.m., but you can answer it up until then if they ever have an emergency with like a leak or whatever. You'd be that direct contact. And I think this is something great, especially if you're really good at managing things. And I do think that it's probably going to be a stressful job once you get several different properties, but that's when you start hiring people to help you out. And even though that I do have a client who I sent this service agreement with, he has agreed to everything, and we're not starting up until April, this gives me the opportunity to not only advertise and market myself to other hosts, but it gives me the opportunity to learn as much as possible on what it is I need to learn, what it is I need to know before I dive my feet all the way in. So I'm super excited. Like I said, I hope you guys continue to watch these videos. I will be coming to you with more videos on this topic. Like I said, this is my very first time doing so, and continue to keep watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.